I was over at the cancer center about a week and a half ago, and they had a little waiting room there where I could do a little bit of transfers and stuff. They have a little table there for kids. It's a kids table, um, and they had a nice bear on it, a nice stuffed bear on it. Over at the cancer center, it's a pretty nice facility. They have they're pretty, I mean, you can get a free fruit over there, and you can get a drink, I think, too, and they got a nice waiting room and all that sort of stuff. And so anyway, they were gonna do the curettage thing, which is roughing up of the internal area of my left buttock, and it causes it to bleed, and then hopefully it stimulates the some internal repair, blood blood vessels and stem cells and all that sort of business. But anyway, so I was transferring from my wheelchair onto the little chair, and there was a guy that recommended that he saw a cushion that was used for people's lower back whenever they are sitting and reading in bed. But that cushion he thought was good for something that I could sit on, because it looked very, very soft. But actually, the cushions that I've looked at and that I've used, I had a gel J2 cushion for a while, and that worked out for a very, very short time, which maybe a year or two or something like that. And then I started to get breakdown with that J2 cushion, and so it wasn't working out for me. And whenever I finally I had been in my chair for maybe 18 years, and then my buddy tried to, he said, why don't you try this other Stimulate honeycomb style cushion? And so I used that, and knock on wood, I haven't had a breakdown, so I'm pretty happy with that. But on the transfer from to put the wheelchair cushion underneath me, because I just don't trust chair cushions or booth cushions or anything like that other than my own cushion anymore. If I'm going to get breakdown, then at least I want to know that I get breakdown because of my own wheelchair cushion. It wasn't because of some other cushion from another chair or another booth or on the floor or something like that. So I did a transfer onto the chair, but then I wanted to put my cushion underneath me, and the way I put my cushion underneath me was that I transferred onto the little table, and the little kids table was not a very good idea, because the little kids table was kind of shaky and shimmering and just moving about, and it was kind of loose and stuff, and when things are loose like that, then I don't feel very comfortable about putting my weight on them and resting my weight on them and seeing if it'll hold my weight, because I'm afraid that it's going to topple over and hurt my body in some way, and that will cause me not necessarily pain, but it'll cause me just a lot of repair. It'll take a long time for it to heal. So I found out it was better to just do the transfer to my wheelchair.